There's another river journey on Thursday evening on BBC1 in Wildlife on One, when David Attenborough goes on safari down Kenya's major river, the Tana. That's on Thursday at 8:05. And on Friday evening at 9:15, The Princess and the People highlights the past year's tours for Diana, the Princess of Wales, who captivated millions of people when she toured Australia, New Zealand and Canada. The Princess and the People is on Friday at 9:15 on BBC1. In 10 minutes, Jane Eyre. First, the news on BBC1 with Jan Leeming.
The Harrods bombing, 22 people are still in hospital. 2 victims of yesterday's car bomb are still unidentified. The terrorists used a blue Austin. Police want to talk to anyone who saw it. Police now say the bomb was detonated by a timing device, not by remote control as was thought earlier. This afternoon, the Home Secretary discussed security arrangements with the Metropolitan Police and visited the injured in hospital. 4 of those seriously injured are police officers. Of the 3 members of the public who were killed, 1 has been identified as Mrs. Caroline Cochrane Patrick, who was 25, with an address in northwest London. The 2 police officers who died were Sergeant Noel Lane and Woman Police Constable Jane Arbuthnot. From the scene of the bombing outside Harrods, Clive Ferguson reports.
The bomb caused damage more widespread than has been seen for many years in the centre of London. Harrods building didn't appear to have been structurally damaged, but hardly a single pane of glass remained along one complete side of the building. With so much broken glass, numerous though the injuries had been, it was perhaps surprising that they hadn't been even greater. All along the street, cars which had been parked by shoppers carried the scars of the explosion. Of the car in which the bomb had been placed, only a tangled mass of metal and bits of tire remained. Throughout the night and this morning, forensic experts had carefully sifted through each piece of debris, piecing together everything to try and help them establish the type of bomb used. Now they know a timing device, not remote control, was used to set off the bomb. The blast was so fierce that the roof of the car was blown high in the air, coming to rest precariously on a rooftop high above the street. Now that it's clear that a timing device set off the explosives, it's evident that the bombers weren't aiming at the police. The bomb was intentionally indiscriminate. It was coincidence that police officers bore the brunt of the force of the blast.
The inspector and his sergeant arrived next to, just in part, virtually next door to the car in which the bomb had been placed. As they both got out of the vehicle, the bomb exploded. The sergeant was killed instantly. The inspector received very serious injuries. They were very, very good officers. They acted with tremendous courage and bravery. If it hadn't been for the determination they showed and the courage and professionalism displayed, there is no doubt about it that the casualty toll would have been far greater.
Throughout today, the clearing up continued in the street outside Harrods, but hidden behind the wrecked windows, which until lunchtime yesterday had held Christmas displays, was yet more damage. Staff who arrived today to help inside the store weren't allowed to go near the bomb-damaged area, but most of the shopping areas had been unaffected by the blast, merely by the panic which accompanied the evacuation after the explosion.
And the staff, we've had about 1,000 staff in today, and they worked tremendously hard. And we believe the right thing to do is to get the store open and working as quickly as possible. And this is exactly what we shall do.
So tonight, the Harrods Christmas lights were still alight, with staff preparing to welcome customers to most of the store tomorrow morning. But they know that many will be reluctant to shop there after yesterday's tragedy.
The Home Secretary, Leon Britton, has been visiting some of the injured policemen and members of the public in hospital. Among those he spoke to was a policeman who was only 15 yards from the bomb.